Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host, Smitty. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
Time for A.J. Brown. Michael Carter the second.
They don't know Jalen Hurts like we know Jalen Hurts.
They was hanging on to Jalen Hurts.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
Yes, sir. Back with another video, man. Inside the Nest with your boys, King DV. What's going on, bro?
My bad, man. I let the intro run. I was feeling the beat. I was hey. Nah, man, just a little sick, man. But I'm trooping it out, man. I'm here with the people, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Elena. What's going on? Oh man, some things to get into, man.
Yeah, hey, look, I know what the headliner say for all the people that's here. Listen, if the Swoop Boys don't show up, I'm not doing the all 32.
Oh no, we ain't got to do that, man.
Listen, if
they're
it's
gonna mess with us.
just me and bro, we're gonna rock out.
They're gonna
I'm
mess
loading
with us
some videos. So where you want to start at? You tell me. I mean, we can start.
I don't want to start there. Yeah, I want people to come in. Yeah, I want people to come in.
Get a few of these videos.
Well, let's talk about Ringo, man. Let's start there, man.
Hey, I'm kind of surprised that your boy didn't get no he didn't get no outside snaps. Ringo got the outside snaps over him. Mitchell got a few of the outside snaps. They did not put James Bradbury out there to get any outside.
No, I wasn't going to speak of his name until people start coming here, bro. Like that's what
we can speak of his name. I mean, we know what the people what the people talk about.
Yeah. But Kelly Ringo did have a good outing today. He basically just took that rookie season, and used that as motivation, man. I think, from what I'm hearing, he got a lot better. He was able to keep up with John Ross. He was able to break up a couple passes. Is there any concerns from the mini camp today that you either read about or heard or saw? Any concerns?
No. I mean, nah, nothing alarming. I mean, it went as well. I mean, everybody was here except for Landon.
Yeah,
I think he'll be back tomorrow if I'm not mistaken.
he had personal reason, so he was excused.
Yeah,
that was the only person that was excused.
I mean, you said you wanted to wait to talk about that one person till we loaded up a little bit. So I mean,
no, man, I'm itching though. I'm itching though because
hey, man, we can wait a little bit. I mean,
I'm pissed. I'm pissed at the situation. That's why I'm really pissed. I was so pissed. I laughed when it happened. I laughed. I said, "Wow!" I laughed from Nick Sirianni's presser all the way to when it happened. I was laughing.
I felt like
then you added me. You added me on Twitter. I said, "Yo," I'm just laughing at work like, "Yo."
I added you when they
crazy.
They said he ain't had no helmet.
He a parody, man.
Not me. Today made me want to say, "I told you so."
Yo, he is a walking parody, bro.
Hey, man, y'all. Hey, listen.
All right,
people.
We might as well start. James Bradbury needs to be off this damn team, bro.
Should have never made it to the.
They're making it so that he still have chances. He's not one of those guys like Avonte Maddox. You can put Avonte Maddox in there. You see, Cooper DeJean. You got guys in here that can play multiple positions. James Bradbury is not one of those guys. He's an outside guy. Y'all put him in slot last year. He got destroyed. If you put him in safety, first thing I thought about is his tackling. He can't tackle. We seen that last year. He got to be able to tackle in the open field, right? Then on top of that, this dude did get hurt. 7-on-7s, 11-on-11s. He got hurt. Pedaling real fast. Now, on sports radio here, they are saying that He just showed up so he wouldn't get fined.
Nah, listen, it's something else I heard, and that ain't what I heard. Right? If he's injured, guess what you can't do with him? What you can't do, DB?
You can't trade him.
You cannot trade him. You cannot move off of him. He is part of the Eagles, so he can clear. What is it? Damn it, the physical. So you can clear physical. So we kind of stuck with bro, man. If he came here and did that,
He gonna be on the IR
all year, ride him
Yep.
out. I wouldn't care.
Let him be like the bull we were just talking about. The edge rusher. Bull, that got the fumble in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Be like that. You'd be out for the whole year. I don't care about that. What I do care about is that you had the opportunity, your coach shouted you out, basically said, look, we're going to try him at safety. We're going to put him in safety and all that. We seen the 24s all posted up. We like, man, he better not mess this up, man. They're giving him another opportunity, and he messed it up by just injuring himself, man. He Ben Simmons right now for me. This is hilarious. This is very hilarious, man. And it just goes back to show, like,
he should have never stayed this long anyway.
Back to what I said,
Sis, what's happening?
If he's sitting up
Appreciate
here
you for the
doing
$5 super chat.
If he's sitting up here doing stuff like this, damn man, we don't need nobody like that on our team. We need some dogs on our team that's going to be willing to tackle and stuff like that. And
I thought he should have never
besides
been on
that,
the team this long any damn ways.
look, man, I was all hearing,
Alana, I heard somewhere through the grapevine that he holding out right now.
Yeah, he didn't show up.
That's what I heard so far.
He didn't show up.
He wanted that new contract real bad, huh?
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
Why nobody ain't paying him? He thought it was just
older.
the Eagles. He thought it was just the Eagles.
He's older. He's
Oh,
older.
the Eagles don't want to pay me. It wasn't even the Eagles that didn't want to pay you, brother. It's just the market out there for you at this moment.
Yeah.
I like that today. You asked me what stood out. Lane Johnson, man, stood out. The way he said, he kind of had to step into a role he was uncomfortable with, but he was willing to do it for the team. Like he was willing to step up and be a leader, which he hasn't really been able to do over years because he's not a talker. He said, basically Kelsey being here longer, after retirement helped set people in stone, man. It helped set some feet. He complimented Tyler Steen and I think, listen, you know how Lane is, man. Lane caping for two guys right now, and it's Mekhi Becton and Tyler Steen. That's just two people. Y'all can say what you want. Go listen to he said, man, Mekhi Becton is just big, strong, powerful. It'd be amazing to have him on this line. But he also said Tyler Steen is night and day from last year. He literally said, he been in the gym, his strength looked better. But he also said what we've been saying on the podcast, for a long time. We won't know 100% until you put them shoulder pads, them helmets, you get out there and really, really make some contact. But I kind of like it that he's saying he's feeling comfortable stepping into this role right now.
Yeah, Lane Johnson coming on as a leader is huge, especially on the offensive line. I really do like the fact that Devin White is showing up. He's showing up in these practices, the OTAs, and then the mini practice that we had today. Hopefully it continues. I like what Bond said. I like the stuff that he was saying about the young linebackers. He basically was saying that he didn't know that that's what Vic thought about him, but he's ready
Jig at so I can get Jig of this clip
to do whatever. But man, I feel like we got a lot of guys in that locker room with their head on straight, and it's not. I feel like it's not going to deter like last season. I feel like that, the mission is going to be the mission throughout this whole season, like it was in 2022, and that's what I'm happy and excited about. Isaiah Rogers did play with the twos.
He played a little bit with the ones.
He played
I
a
see.
little bit with the ones.
They said he
Did
had like
you
a
hear
few
that
fumbles.
they did a four cornerback set in
Mm-hmm.
dime?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, if they do
Isaiah
that,
Rogers, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, and Slay.
mm-hmm.
With Maddox playing
Oh,
safety with CJ Gardner Johnson.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen it.
Now out of those two, I think honestly, everybody's looking at it wrong. I think Maddox and Bradbury fight for a spot. And I think Maddox is going to be
I don't
winning it.
think Bradbury is necessarily fighting for a spot, but I definitely think Maddox is because you see they got him everywhere. They trying to
They
make
got
sure
it.
he got a spot, and they try to make sure he don't get stuck nowhere where he ain't ready.
They got him everywhere, but I do like him at safety. I do like him at safety.
I just don't like him having to come downhill and make all that contact, man, being so frail, man. He done got hurt so many
Yeah,
damn times. Like,
yeah. And I ain't like the fact, like in his presser, man. I ain't like the fact that this bull he sat up there and was just laughing the whole time. I'm like, stop laughing, bro. Like, you haven't
I'm
been
gonna
here,
play a
bro.
clip for Lane Johnson, but this is strictly for Jigga, y'all. For Jigga. Jigga was telling me the other day, nah, Makai bet that they gonna play no guard. Real quick.
A huge guy, a lot of potential, and yeah, I mean he's probably had one of the best off seasons here. He's played some guard at times, done really well. Just a big, strong, powerful dude. So, I think he's going to help us a lot this year. Whether he plays tackle or guard, but a guy that big that can move that well, we definitely need him out there.
Just wanted to play that for Jigga. Put a playback, Jigga, when you come play it back. I know you're gonna play it back, so that's just
He
for
gonna
you.
come. He gonna come soon. I think he gonna hop in soon. I know a couple other lives that's going on right now.
I got the Devontae Smith clip too. If you want to get into what Smitty had to talk about today,
They said Dave said he couldn't hear
turn your phone up, brother. I can't control the volume.
it. This is going crazy.
What?
Yeah,
I
but
can't
look,
control. I don't got no volume control.
Smitty,
All right.
Nah, man. You can't be counting the pockets of others. I'm where I want to be. This is where I wanted to be. And, at the end of the day, it was still life changing for me. Those guys that have got their deals, they deserve it. Great players, great people. And, at the end of the day, we're all blessed.
When it comes to
bro, I had arguments on X soon as Justin Jefferson. And that's what I was saying. And then I was getting mad a little bit at Cool Cat because Cool Cat seemed like he was like siding with it a little bit. But I'm like, nah, like he's basically happy here. It's still a win for him. I said everything that basically he said on that presser. I think that what people don't realize is that it's some people that just is in tune with the culture where he want to be at, and then the chemistry that he got with his guys. He takes all that into consideration. Whereas though you got the guys like Justin Jefferson, you got the guys like CeeDee Lamb who's still holding out. Brandon Ayuk didn't. Both of them didn't go to mandatory practice. That's sitting up there wanting their bread. They want their money. That they don't care what happens with the team. And this is what somebody was arguing me about, saying, "Oh, they should have held out and stopped giving the Eagles so much slack. Like they basically cutting them some slack because they took the cheaper deal." And I'm like, that's stupid. You want to have your guys commit to the team like that so you can get other pieces around them, and then you move forward from there. But if you got one piece like Justin Jefferson, it's going to be kind of hard unless you draft a quarterback that's solidified. It's going to be hard to get a quarterback that's going to be able to pass with the ball. But Justin Jefferson is going to be good regardless. But you're going to be Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, man. I think it's a situation where like, yeah, he could have waited. Yeah, he could have got more money, right? He could have did some things to orchestrate a bigger deal for himself and be more lucrative in the contract or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, who does that pan out for? Does he get to stay with the Eagles? Does the team get to stay together? Like, it's a lot of things that play a part in. Do you want to be a part of winning, or do you want to be the guy? Obviously, Justin Jefferson, kudos to what you got, brother, but you the guy. You're 13% of the Minnesota Vikings cap. Like, you really don't. I mean, you got a rookie quarterback now in JJ McCarthy. You don't know if he's gonna show up. I mean, when you pay a dude that much money, you're gonna be in purgatory, man. You're gonna have to win while you're quarterback on a rookie deal. Because if any one of those quarterbacks on that roster turn up and turn out, in a few years you be paying them, and then them and Justin Jefferson to be taking up what a fourth of the cap space. So yeah, it's easy to say, yeah, Smitty took a cheaper deal. Smitty took a deal that was equivalent to the team he was on and wanted to be on, to what he needed to do. Like, yeah, he could have said, hey man, I want 28. Hey man, I want 27. I want 30. But the equivalent of money, the value of money he would receive to stay on a winning team is different than going and be wide receiver 1 on a team that is fighting to be relevant. Obviously, Minnesota is going to pay over the market. So yeah, you can't count their pockets because his pocket's straight. It's nothing he don't got that he need. Like, he in a good spot. He doing what he need to do. He here. He an Eagle. Want to be an Eagle. The money don't matter right now. He made a deal that was lucrative for him and his family, and for he wanted to be. He happy.
Yeah, facts, man. And shout out to the reporters who not after that question was asked, they did not drill it. They did not try to get another answer out of him so they could just report it like, oh, Devontae mad. They moved on, start asking them about softball games, start asking them about Kellen Moore's offense and everything like that. So I'm happy that they didn't just keep drilling it so it could just make some type of headline. I'm happy that he did say that, he don't count other people's pockets. I'm happy that, he said that he wanted to be here. He's an Eagle. This is home. There's a lot of guys that set up AJ, people that thought that AJ didn't want to be here. This is home.
Right.
You want to retire, Eagle. This is what you want to hear from your main guys. But instead of that, I'm arguing with some Eagles fans basically saying that they should have held out. AJ Brown didn't know he was going to get a stitcher. They just talked to him because Howie seen what was coming. Howie saw what was coming. And he just talked to him. Oh, yeah, for sure. We could do that right now. And he probably didn't have that type of situation in Tennessee. So,
hey, Smitty, I know you probably gonna one day catch this. You cost my quarterback an interception today, and my quarterback would have had a perfect day if you ain't dropped that ball and let that pick get out. Man.
Yeah, it bounced right off him, and he got an interception.
The only interception of the day. They said Jalen Hurts had a perfect day until that.
But see, here's the thing, right? We can only report on what the reporters report on, if that makes sense. Now, when the reporters are not there, how is Jalen playing?
I gotta assume he doing a little bit of the same, playing well, but also trying to figure out the offense. He got some things like I told you, he got to make some throws this year that he's not comfortable making because he hasn't made them.
Right.
Not saying he can't make them, he hasn't had to make them. It's a little different, what I'm saying, when you going into something like, okay, I did this before. No, he figured it out, so he trying some things. You know what I'm saying? So
when it came out, because who posted it first, and I still follow him for some damn reason.
Elias? I don't.
Yeah.
I gotta do
it. He always, like, soon as something happened bad with Jalen Hurts, he's the first one on my timeline. First one. So when he tweeted it out, I said, look, man, the uncomfortable have to become the norm. That's what has to happen. You can't sit up there and think it's going to happen overnight and everything like that. He's not used to throwing through the middle. 3-4 years he's been in the league already. He wasn't throwing in the middle like that. He was second to last season. We got to, break him up to speed and have him comfortable doing those things and trusting in his guys and their routes. You got to trust all that, everything. So, it's just rewiring and everything like that Doug Nussmeier and Kellen Moore has to do with Jalen Hurts. But at the end of the day, look, I feel like Jalen Hurts really, 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 really needs to open up that book of throwing it in the middle of the field. If he gets that, bro, next time we do a ranking, he's going to either be number 2 or number 1. That's all he's missing. All he's missing is the middle of the field. He could do everything that all the other quarterbacks could do, but he's not as accurate throwing in the middle of the field. Outside, he got you all day. Going to the outside, but in the middle of the field, that's where he needs to be hitting home. And if you start hitting home there, go ahead.
No, I ain't said that. I was trying to clear my damn throat.
Oh, I thought you said ah. And then
I'm like, you got caught. Go
you
ahead.
need to go get some Lipton tea.
I got some
You
water. I
got
got
it?
some tea in the. I got some tea in the on the stove. I just had some before I started.
He said he running late.
Yeah, yeah. I told him we could reschedule if he need to. I ain't trying to be on here to 1 o'clock in the morning trying to do
Damn right.
no team breakdown.
Damn right. What if
I'm
what if what
reading.
if
I'm just
see,
reading.
so
I'm reading Jeff
what if what if
Kerr full report.
what if we do? What if we just do the NFC East, bro? Like, what if we just do the NFC East? Like, y'all talk about two every single game, bro. We're gonna be on this joint till
So,
sunrise.
so N'Kobe Dean been taking Zach Bun minutes, huh?
Uh today.
I'm reading. He said N'Kobe Dean being back has caused some rotation with the linebackers, unlike the other days that were open to the media. N'Kobe Dean is now getting first team snaps alongside Devin White and
They
Zach
trying to
Bun.
see they trying to see what everybody got, man. I don't want everybody to blow that out of proportion. They're trying to see where everybody is, but yes, Jacoby Dean deserved that shot to be with the number ones. No, regardless of who was on the roster. I would have said that if Edric Cooper
So this
was
the interesting part for
suspended.
me. What's the name wasn't the full time starter when they was running the ones today. Steen.
Who,
It was
Tyler Steen?
it was Mekhi Becton and
I bet.
Steen
Yeah,
almost even
right.
on snap.
So they're trying to see who they got. And
Mekhi
another thing.
Becton at
But that,
guard?
but that's another thing though.
That's
The guard,
humongous, dog.
the veteran guard that we signed, everybody start jumping. Oh yeah, we got issues with that person. We got issues at that position and all that. I said no, that doesn't mean that. It means that we needed some more depth there. You know who we got. I feel like we could work with. You know they're learning, they're growing. Steen is in his second year. Mekhi Becton is good on Lane Johnson behalf. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's not. It doesn't mean that we need help there because we picked up somebody. You're giving him an opportunity, and he could also be he could be a rotational piece. However you want to do it, but that doesn't mean that we got issue there.
This is what Jeff Kerr said. He said, with his comments I had personally with Jeff Stoutland, he believes that Becton can play guard. I believe that there's an open competition between Becton and Steen for the starting spot. Be on the lookout for this during camp. Mekhi Becton could be your next big guard in Philly.
I feel that too. I feel like that too.
Hey,
And
Swoop, how you feel about Hassan Reddick? First off, hold on. 2 things I found out today. One, he didn't show up to camp. 2, he's had no conversations with the DC. Not
right,
one.
or the head coach.
Neither one of them. He ain't talked to nobody in the staff. That don't sound good, bro. That don't sound
Look,
good.
man.
And they say Eli Ricks had a good day today too.
Yeah, he did.
They said
He
it
had,
was
he had
a
decent day.
pass. Tanner McKee to CJ,
Mhm.
the tight end. Said Eli Ricks came out of nowhere. Get out of
Mhm.
here. I said okay. Okay.
He had a decent play.
I mean, I would listen. I see what Bruh said, but I wouldn't show if I ain't talked to the coaching staff at least. You
I gotta
traded for me, and I ain't even had a conversation with the coaching staff. The GM ain't contacted me about
mm.
my extension or nothing like that. I mean, I probably be in the same boat. Probably hold on
I gotta
to it.
wait. I gotta wait and see a little bit more. But he's on that right path that everybody was saying when the trade happened. Before we even knew what went down. Uh, it was more about the money aspect, and I feel like that he wants that bread. He wants the money. He feel like that he's been consistent, and I don't blame him. You know, he's been consistent, but inside looking at him, he gets all his sacks, pause, in the beginning of the season, and then it starts to trickle down. You know, except for 2022, that was a special season. But it starts trickling down, and he's not getting home to the quarterback. So somebody probably seen something like, look, man, besides he's not willing to, drop back at times. He's not comfortable doing that. You got to be versatile
But if
and
you
be
heard
able
Bryce
to
Huff, they
do
never.
that.
He said they never did that.
They never did that, but he's willing to.
He was like when I was never asked to drop back in coverage, but if they
Right,
asked me to, I'll be ready.
right.
I think
He
they
will
just didn't.
stop
They wasn't looking to extend, bro. They traded for him, but they wasn't looking to extend. I don't think they were looking to extend ready. They got young guys on the roster already. Why would I extend the older guy? I brought you in as an extra piece.
because it would have been nice too. Only like from my opinion, I think that it would have been nice too because you're losing the BG. You lost some vets already, whereas though he could have set the tone for these other guys that's coming in. Like I said, it could have been him and Huff on both sides.
Yeah, but
But
we didn't
now
want to
you
pay
got
that
two
though.
guys that didn't drop. I'm saying now you got two guys that didn't want to drop back or never drop back ever. So then it's like, where did that leave you?
Yeah, I mean nobody taking that into account. Those 6 weeks where he was cast up. As soon as he took it off, he started turning up.
Oh no, 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 no. People did. People did. That's what I'm saying. He still gets, regardless of what you say, what I just said, he still gets double digit sacks. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they probably looking at it from all aspects. Like, he's getting slower, in these meaningful games, he's not getting home. Besides, like I said, 2022, you can't take that year from him. But we know about the cast. We said this, we said this,
I
but
ain't saying us, but I'm saying the the outside looking in. I ain't talking about us.
Hassan Reddick, this is not a good move for him. I'm sorry. I'd have just set up there, balled out this year, and earned the contract. Since nobody wants to throw a contract at me, and I got put into this situation, I'm gonna ball out, and then I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to
but
get that stitching.
we also don't know the conversations he had with them before trade too. You know what I mean? We've heard about the Jets not being a great organization front office. So they might have told him he was getting an extension, and then all of a sudden here come mandatory minicamps, and you ain't did nothing with my money.
Yeah,
We gotta look at it from two ways. Yeah, it looked bad from the outside right now. Like, dang, you just didn't show up. But what if it was a
right.
promise? What if it was a promise contract, and now, hey, we're gonna have you sign before minicamp, and we ain't signed you. Now we telling you, hey, come to minicamp. Like, you told me something different. You told me you was gonna have me sign. You told my money was gonna be good. So you want me to come to mini camps for free?
I hope they don't cut him, man.
Ooh,
I hope they don't.
come on
But
back.
then, okay. But then, who you giving up?
Bye bye, Sweat. Shit, he can't cover anyway. Shit.
Right, but neither really can Huff that we know.
But we haven't seen Huff do it, so you can't say he
I
can't.
know. As I said that. I said
He
that we
did. He
know.
said he ain't did it since college. So I mean, he's done it before, just not since college. I think once you got
What you
the
got? Sweat, Huff, Graham. Right now, you got Nolan Smith,
Nolan,
and you got Jalen
Jalen.
Hunt.
I don't think you listen. If you can get him on the deal, I don't think they cut nobody. Matter of fact, you know what you do? You give him the
That's
same
next.
role. You give him the same role Bryce Huff had for the Jets. He a situational pass rusher.
Knowing Hassan Reddick, he's not going to take that.
Why not?
He's not going to take that.
Listen. You get to do what
He's
you want
still
to do. Listen. You're guaranteed not to have to drop back in coverage. You're guaranteed to be the rusher on the quarterback. And I ain't got to say third down, but all pass rushing downs where we need a guaranteed guy to go get the quarter. It could be 2nd and 14. You go in, hey, look, your only job is go get the quarterback. We not asking you to do nothing else but go get the quarterback. So all the hunting quarterbacks and all that, you ain't got to worry about that because that's his only job on the field is get sacks.
sure.
And your snap count is gonna be down, but you ain't got to worry about doing all the extra shit. You're not asked to drop back in coverage. You're not asked to play 3 downs. You asked to play maybe 2 downs. You know what I'm saying? 2nd and 3rd. I think. Listen, that's the only way you get him back on the discount.
I think you're gonna have to pay him, man, for at least
Well,
2 years.
then he not gonna be an Eagle. He probably not gonna be at too many other teams because it don't look like too many people jumping out the gym to go get him. They wouldn't jump out the gym to come get him from us.
They won't jump out the gym to come get him to go get him unless one of their edge rushers actually got hurt. And then it's like, all right, let's go get Hassan Reddick off of waivers.
I think it's a good idea to, if he plays cards and want to run it back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Doomsday, Von Miller role.
Right. I'm not saying you're wrong or y'all wrong. I'm just saying that I feel like with that ego, with the money and the situation that he's in,
But he wants
I don't
the
think he
money
would want that.
because he's asked to be a top 5 pass rusher. Specific words. If I'm asked to do this, I want this. So if I'm asking you to not be a top 5, I'm asking you to be top 15, then guess what? Should I be able to give you top 15? I'm not asking you to do what you was doing before.
But
I
he
done
already
paid somebody.
was.
You was gone. You need a job. I don't need you to have this job. And more than likely, anywhere he go right now, looking at teams, unless you go somewhere Rudy Poo, you finna be kind of a swing rusher. You're gonna be in and out of the game. You're not gonna be the guaranteed 3-down guy. Most teams got they DNs, man.
He gonna go to the Texans and ball out. But
They got DNs though. They got
they
2.
do.
They got
I'm just thinking of a team.
they just got your boy from Daniil Hunter, and they
Yeah, they
drafted
did.
Will
They did.
Anderson.
Yeah, they do got guys.
3rd overall.
I was thinking about somewhere where his
I know what you're
style of
thinking
play
about. That's why I
fit.
said. And then they just paid a couple guys. I mean, if I can see him going to the Panthers, Arizona, maybe you can fit in Arizona.
Yeah, he could.
You can go maybe the Broncos. Any team right now where you can go be the top pass rusher on the team is purgatory, bro.
Yep.
So that to me, that's gonna tell me what I need to know about Reddick. Do you want to be a winner or do you want to get paid? If you want to get paid, guess what?
And that's the perfect way of putting it. I feel like that he just want to get paid right now.
You'll find out soon. I mean, he obviously want to get paid. He been on 2 winning teams, and he in a situation where he ain't getting paid yet. I'm at the point where I don't think too many people trying to pay him what he want.
No,
I don't think it was just us.
No, because I feel like you said something a while back about Hassan Reddick. I didn't even take it into consideration, and I think you know where I'm going with it. That he wants to get paid like these top guys, but these top guys is consistent throughout the whole season. These top
And they're
guys,
doing a lot more.
yeah. So that probably play a factor with these GMs and everything. Like, hey, I don't want to.
DB, think about this. You say Myles Garrett, he don't drop back, right? But what he average, like 19 and a half a year, 18 and a half a year. Like, I'm not asking you to drop back, but you going to get the quarterback every year at almost 20 a clip.
Yeah.
When you're healthy. TJ Watt, he's asked to drop back and go get the quarterback. He still be 16, 17, 18 sacks with 2 or 3 picks. You asking Bosa to go get the quarterback, he 20 and a half. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the guys you're asking to get paid, like, you're not putting in the work they putting in. You're not putting in the statistics on the field and being a disruptor like those guys. Yeah, you had 16 and a half sacks in 2022, but you had bad pass coverage. You really wasn't. They really wasn't running to you, but you wasn't really good. If you look at PFF grades in your run game, like it's things of that. And they like, there's no running at Myles Garrett. There's no running at TJ Watt. Now you can run at Bosa with RPO, but you can't just run the ball. You can RPO Bosa. You can take him out of the game because he's overly aggressive. But like Micah, he gonna get paid. But Micah does a lot. Micah can play linebacker. He can play edge. You put him inside as a blitzer, whatever you want to do with him. You can't really move Hassan like these other guys that's wanting to get paid top money.
Right.
So it's one of those things like now teams looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, dang, All we could do is ask him to rush the passer because we put him in pass coverage. It's not that great. Man, why are we gonna pay him? Why we give him an upgrade? Yeah, he done had 4 consecutive seasons with double digits, but that don't matter right now. That's not a cumulative right now. We looking at what you could do for the team. And guess what? We got guys in front of you, younger than you, that's willing to do the whole package, and you only want to rush the passer. So what we got to do? We got to either pay you a lot of money for you to do one job, or we gotta hope you take a pay cut or leave you out there. And then right now, that's what Hassan Reddick got. He in the middle of the virtue. The teams that want to pay you the money, they buns. They not going to the playoffs. So you're not getting playoff bonus. You're not getting that NFL revenue at the end of the year for being in the playoffs. You ain't getting none of that. You're getting straight up season pay, and then you go home as a loser. And most of the teams that's out there that want an edge rusher, they're gonna be top 5 picks next year, man. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Panthers need rushers. Arizona need rushers. Minnesota need a rusher.
Yeah.
Shit, but you think Minnesota finna do? Huh?
So I'm just thinking of 5. I thought about
Minnesota
too.
What's that? What's the other team? The Bears. You can go to the Bears. They need an extra rusher. But I don't think they're gonna pay you though, because they just paid a rusher, Montez Sweat.
You're not gonna pay it. What he's looking for.
The 15 would probably be the Rams.
I can see him with the Rams.
That's probably the only team you can go to that ain't purgatory is the Rams. And I don't know if they got the money to pay you though. No. So you probably got to still keep the deal you got right now to go play for the Rams. Exactly. You'll be the starter though. He'll be guaranteed the starter though. He'll be guaranteed. Because the 2 starters right now that's slated in is rookies. So you definitely take one.
I hate this for him, man. Because only if he would just like
should have did the Buda Baker DV. He should have did the Buda Baker. Look, I know I got 14. Can y'all add a couple million to this as a signing a roster bonus? Give me a couple extra bucks. Let me play this out. Buda Baker had 2 years left on this. What they gave him? $5 million extra. Like, look, we're gonna pay you a little extra so you stay. They gave him $3 million this year, $2 million last year. You could have got a little upgrade. I just don't think they was gonna pay you way up there. You could have got the extension.
I don't know if it was him or his manager talking.
You know, it was the manager, man. They always on some bull.
But they messed him up, man. Now he in the situation, man. Like,
we looking at it as he messed up. But you know the pitch that the managers, man, we gonna get a deal, man. And when the deal comes, it's gonna be a big deal.
I'm not saying when I say he messed up, I'm not talking about him. I'm just saying now he's messed up, like he's in a situation.
Oh no. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying he's probably the manager probably tell him, no, we in a great situation, man. When the money come through, we gonna be good, man. Don't worry about it. We gonna hold out. The Jets gonna eventually pay us, so they gonna release us. Then we gonna get to pick where we want to go.
Bro, his manager's wife said, "Yo, if you don't get this bread, don't bother coming home. Don't bother coming home, bro. Cause ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. What else happened, man? There was something else that happened today.
Which part?
Because you had Devontae talk, you had Zach Bond talk, you had Lane talk. How did you feel about what Nick Sirianni was saying, though?
Which part? You know, sometimes when Nick Sirianni start talking, I be tuning out. I do.
He was talking about why this year all of a sudden we have a mini camp, and he basically was saying that we have a mini camp because basically to build that culture. And to keep guys going and everything. I felt like that, that was needed to be said by him. I felt like that, he also, gave a lot of kudos to Hobby for putting all these players in place. I do think that he's starting to get his role, but then throughout the training camp, he basically, I'm not going to say he went back to what he was yelling at players, basically trying to get them to get right. which is understandable.
No,
Trying to
that's what
get
I
the
need
kid
you to
right.
do. He only
Yeah.
yelled at a few guys, and I mean,
Yeah.
what he
Yeah, I
yelled
don't.
about was correct. Because like Quenya Mitchell, you had a chance to down the ball on the one on
Yeah, he
special
did.
teams, and you couldn't get your feet set outside the O line. Somebody dropped a pick. I think it was Keely,
Was it
and
Kelly? Yeah, it was Kelly.
it was either Keely or Eli. One of them
I think it was
dropped the
Kelly.
pick. He got on their neck, and he got on Kenny Pickett for some overthrown passes. I'm cool with that.
Y'all, but
They said Kenny Pickett was missing so many open receivers.
look, man. But I'll tell you one day. I'll tell
I be
you
so
one
happy
day.
when the truth come out, bro. It be
Here's
making
the
me
positive.
feel so great.
Right. Here's the positive though. Kenny Pickett is a better passer than Mariota, though.
Facts. I'll give you that.
That's the positive from him.
I'll give you that. That's factual.
I don't hear much about Will Greer and Tanner McKee though.
Tanner McKee had a couple dots today. I was just reading that in Jeff Kerr shit. Hold on, let me go back to it. I was just reading that. He had a couple dots today. Go back to it.
Yeah, I don't hear too much from him.
Yeah, they had a couple on Tanner McKee. They say he had a
Kerr,
beautiful pass. Hold on.
So Jeff Kerr is the one that's putting the descriptive camp stuff out there, because a lot of people are just like, oh, oh, Jalen Hurts do a pick, and that's it. And then showing like
Tanner McKee had a nice ball to CJ. They got
okay.
CJ. He had one to
When you say
CJ.
CJ, I gotta remember. We got a CJ at tight end.
The tight end, yeah. CJ Uzama.
Uzama.
He had a big play on Eli Ricks, but he also had a pass breakup on Eli Ricks. He had a slant to Britton Covey. That was a big play. Let me see. Tanner McKee. And he had one to Anaya Smith that would have been a pretty ball. But for the second time today, Anaya Smith dropped it.
Oh.
But they said Anaya Smith looked like the quickest slot today. He just was working with the second team. They said he looked like the quickest guy on the field at slot.
Is he fully healthy?
I think so. They had him back today running the routes and stuff. He was back today. What's the caller was back today too, Sydney
Brown
mm-hmm.
on the field,
mm-hmm.
not on the sideline. Okay.
Mm-mm. They said he started out running, but he ended up getting a few of the position drills in. He didn't get rotated in on the 7-on-7, but he did get rotated in on 11-on-11.
And that's another thing, man. Look, this thing is on my mind. This boy's coming back from an injury. And he's coming back and being on the field or trying to get back on the field. This dude had one job. Just to be on the field, regardless if you're going to be on the team or not. You had one job, and you backpedal your way into the tent. And then
they said he backpedaled to hit his head. I'm like,
his head. Now he got a concussion.
Yo. But they said he tripped backpedaling and hit his head.
What?
I said, what?
Or nothing.
Nah, he was covering the route. It was a one-on-one. And he hit his head.
I know it was a one-on-one. But did they trip him, or did he trip him?
No, he tripped himself. Himself.
Right, bro.
They said in the middle of the back pedal, he trips, hits his head, and then he walks off the field. I said, oh yeah, he set that up.
But you got some people, man. I was just on shout out to Fourth and Join. I was just on they channel. They were talking about the cornerback room, and they think that he gonna still start.
Nah.
I don't agree at all.
Listen, if you listen to Sirianni gave you 2 points. Not one time in there did he say Bradbury's playing outside. He said we'll be trying Bradbury at nickel,
nickel
safety. You know what I told you? Listen, I would do nickel and big when we playing big nickel. When you need somebody to play like a linebacker type role, then you can use him to kind of stay inside and just catch the tight end into the flat When he cut up the field, I don't know what you're gonna do, but that's all I can think of him doing. But right
It's
now,
almost like they're trying
Nickel,
to simplify it for him. And
no,
that's sad.
they're trying to hide. I told you about Fangio defense when he first came. I told you he likes to hide the weaker defender, certain positions. And he's trying to find where he can hide Bradbury at if necessary. It's real. Like just look at last year. They the Dolphins' weakest corner. He was considered an outside corner. They moved him to nickel.
Yeah.
They hit him. They put him in there. You ain't got much responsibility in Fangio defense at the nickel. You got like the middle to the slant. I mean, you take him outside. Once he get outside, you let him go. You go back. You roll him back in. So he trying to get Bradbury somewhere where he ain't got to cover nobody for too long.
I can't see him at nickel, bro.
I can't see him at safety.
I can't see him on this team. I'm over him, bro. I'm really him, dog. I'm done.
I'm wondering what's the role and why, and I can't figure it out. That's where I'm at. Like Nichols safety, you already do. I mean, you got like 4 players you're doing that to right now. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, nickel and safety. Cooper DeJean, nickel and safety. Avonte Maddox, nickel and safety. I mean, Sidney Brown, he gonna be playing nickel and safety. Where does Bradbury fit with all those multi-talented dudes that actually can do it?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you fit?
You don't fit nowhere because at the same time, like, you know, you remember that you can't tackle. You got burnt by a couple rookies last season. The season before, I will say this until I die. I feel like 2022, yes, was his best years as a pro, but he also had a lot of help around him. He had a lot of help around him, bro. Like, that's where I'm standing at. He's not one of those guys like a Slade that can actually shut somebody down one-on-one like he did Jefferson. And Slade doesn't do it all the time, but when he called up to deliver, he does deliver. But Bradbury's not one of those guys. He's not. He's one of those guys that needs pieces around him.
Something I seen this year that I haven't seen previous years, and I don't know if it's Kellen Moore or not. But Saquon and AJ have been together a whole lot. Every time at the beginning of the camp, the first video that come out, Jalen to Saquon. It's like Saquon finna be real deadly in his offense. It's gonna be one of those things that's gonna be like, I think the RPO coming back, because I've seen a lot of, it's kind of strange. Like, that's the first video I see every camp that's open to the media. That's the first thing they doing is Jalen, Saquon. And it's like, it's mostly passive. It's a little bit of RPO. You see the RPO here and there, but you see him hitting them on that little quick inside, the little wheel route. Man, listen. I seen a little motion today. He motioned them out, and he did a quick in. Like, oh man, they finna mess people up. If people in trouble, listen. I don't care what nobody say. Kellen is going to use Zeke like he used Tony Pollard, and he's going to use Saquon like he used Tony Pollard and Zeke combined. He would switch them out. And then Tony Pollard would do all the motion outside and run the routes and all that. And then Zeke would come in and power. You can use Saquon in both retrospects. You're gonna see Will Shipley come in and do a little bit of that too. They was talking. I think I seen something about Kenny Gainwell today. Kenny Gainwell today.
For what?
He was he was running the second team. So I guess he beat Zach Bond out of the backfield wide open on a wheel route, but Kenny Pickett did not throw a nice ball.
Yeah, I need to hear some more from Will Shipley, man. I don't want Kenny Gainwell on the field.
It looked like I don't know. I ain't heard enough about Will. He might be earning his stripes.
Yeah, I guess. But Do you feel like that we're gonna use Saquon like we wanted to use Swift? Wanted them to use Swift last season?
Yeah.
Because I
We're gonna
feel
bring
like
up.
that
Well,
Swift.
the problem was a little bit of Swift too, because he's not comfortable with that RPO,
Yeah,
so he
but
wasn't
but
able to
but
actually run the
he
ball how
wasn't
he
comfortable.
wanted to.
Right, he wasn't comfortable with the RPO. But I feel like they are implementing Hurts under center this go around.
I think you'll see. I think you'll see some of it for sure. I mean, obviously you'll see some of it for sure.
I'm not saying they're gonna go away from the RPO, but I'm just
No,
saying
no,
you
you're gonna
see
see
him
some
under
of it for
center.
sure. I just don't know if you'll see. I'm wondering if you'll see the play action. Something I've
That's
never seen
possible.
Jalen do yet.
Yeah, that's possible.
And I'm not talking about that bullshit ghost play action we tried to do last year, where he like faked like he was had, but nobody was there. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody falling for that. No, I mean real. All right, I see it. We turn my back to the
What's that?
defense, hand it off type.
What's that old Jets quarterback? Chad Pennington? Penny?
Pennington,
Yeah, he had the best fake play action fake of all
him and
time, man.
Peyton, him and
I
Peyton.
say, yo, no, it was just this one time I saw it from him, and yo, he made everybody like shift this way because he just like turned his body all the way though. It was
Yeah,
just wild. It was wild, bro. That was his
Peyton,
best play ever.
Peyton had a good one too, man. And they complain. A lot of people complain because his hand was so big.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to like fake the hand off him. He used to put it. He used to like try to hide it behind his back and all types of stuff. Peyton was cold with that shit. I've seen teams like literally running after the running back and then like, oh no.
Because Peyton used to have a hand warmer joint in his back, right? Yeah.
He'll do the and he put it behind his back
Mm.
while the dude going upfield and he come up. Bro, I love Peyton, man. I wish. Listen, I who did Jalen need to work with Peyton like a couple of years, man. Get him in the room.
Joe, you see it though. Reggie Wayne,
And
Marvin Harrison.
that's what I'm saying. Like you got the pieces he had. Now get the
What was his name?
mindset he had.
Ezra James in the back. Who was the other guy? The Caucasian receiver guy.
The tight end.
Yeah, what was his name?
He went with him to the Broncos too.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Help
I
us
look
out in the
up.
chat. Something, man.
I can't
What the
remember.
hell is his name? Caucasian bull, man. He had 1,000 yards one of those years.
Dallas Clark.
Yep.
Dallas
Dallas Clark. He had him.
Nasty. What's up, Gus?
What?
I don't know who that is.
Not Coley, no.
Coley? No, not Coley. No, not Coley. It
But
was
yeah,
Dallas Clark.
if he could see that, like from his standpoint, bro, this offense would be crazy. I think it's a little too late now, though, unless he goes after
Whoa.
minicamp.
I don't think it's.
Unless
I
he
don't
goes
think it.
after minicamp.
I think it's more like yeah. I mean, but I'm thinking it's. You don't really need to work. Me and Peyton. What I want. Well, if I was to ask Peyton to work with me, I don't need your mechanics. I didn't really like Peyton mechanics. He kind of stiff.
Yeah.
I need you to watch this film and tell me what you see that I don't see. I need you to show me how to get in and out of checks, how to get in and out of changing plays, what I need to see to identify what's going on the field.
Yeah. But he also gotta like be comfortable in that line, man. I seen sometimes I got tuck it and go. I gotta go. Cause it's caving in on me. He gotta get comfortable with that line.
Oh yeah. Also, the only quarterbacks that work with Peyton is the quarterbacks that's on that damn Netflix show. I didn't know if Manning was on that.
I didn't know he was on there.
I just seen it now. It says next offseason, Peyton Manning will be one of the crucial pieces of the Netflix show quarterback. Okay. So he won't be working with nobody. That's fine, though. I mean, I wonder why Jalen Hurts won't do it.
Did he work with Breeze 1 year?
Jalen?
Yeah. It
I
was
don't
either
know.
Breeze. It was somebody.
I know he worked with Tom Brady people in
Yeah, he worked with
2021.
Tom Brady people. I swear he worked with Breeze people too. I swear he did.
I'm looking right now. It just say Tom Brady.
Okay. Well, he need to.
I think he worked with him again this offseason. I don't think he worked with him last year, but I think he did this year.
Man,
I think he was back out there this year.
Need to get that Tom Brady in the middle of the field, like little slingshot going. Give me that.
Yeah, I think he was back out there with Tom House this year. I'm pretty sure he was. I like Tom House. I like what Tom House was able to do though. Yeah, he was back out there. Yeah, he was back out there.
Yeah. So if he's out, then
yeah, he was back out there in March. It says March 2nd.
What you think about AJ saying that he had to do a route over it?
Oh, I had that clip. But I ain't loaded up. I got it loaded in my phone, but I ain't loaded up. Yeah, I liked that. He like ran the route. He's like, nah. I'm running that again.
He
double
focused, bro. He focused, bro. He focused.
No, he in a different mindset he been in before.
Right.
I think it's because of last year. Like, bro, it's hard. Listen. First year he came, instant success, Super Bowl run, the high of highs. Other than winning, it's the highest you can get. It's you second place, whatever. It's the highest of highs, right? When you circle back, and it's like 10-1, look like we running it back. Most success he's had in his career in the NFL, and then we fall apart. And then he misses the like. If he probably looking at it like, dang, Smitty had what he had 8 catches for 185. Imagine if I was there, what we would have did together. No, I can't never let this happen again. I can't never let us fall apart again. If anything, I gotta be on top. That's what he's doing. That's what he's showing every day.
Yeah, I think that his mindset just changed since last season up until now. The interview in the off season, all them interviews where he had to go to the radio station, and when he had to go with Kay Adams with Smitty for the campaign and all that, I think all that just changed. And then the Eagles like basically like, look, we're gonna pay you, bro. And he took that pay. I think that's where his mind just I'm focused on this.
Now, if you look before that, he was going crazy. Before he got paid.
Yeah, but then it was a lot of uncertainty too. Like if he was going to be
uncertainty on who though, the media and then Philly, who are always uncertain
no,
about everything.
Philly. I'm talking about Philly.
If they had an opportunity right now, I don't think Devontae. Bro, they said Devontae Smith should sue us.
Yep.
And fire his manager. I'm like, what?
Right. I was sitting there cracking up like, yo, do they know that we rooting for the team? Like, we love these guys. Don't get me wrong. We love the players. But we rooting for the Eagles, man. And if a player want to sit up here and give us one of those type of deals where it's going to make the team better, why are you sitting up there throwing stuff out there like that? It's stupid. It's dumb, bro. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, bro. I don't get it. Like it's I'm like, huh?
I really gotta stop.
It's like they had it loaded up, like the Justin Jefferson. I'm like,
right.
What does Devontae Smith money have to do with Justin Jefferson money?
But then I came out. I said, let's just say hypothetically speaking, you're right. And Devontae Smith did hold out, and then he got a big payday. Let's say 27 to 30
Yeah,
million.
bash him then. Yeah, bash the fuck out of him.
Now it's like, damn man, now that's an issue too.
Oh, it's about to be jealousy between AJ Brown and Devontae Smith because Devontae Smith got paid just as much.
Yep. But I get it though. I get it though. They not mad at the money. They're mad because now they don't have nothing to talk about.
Facts.
They don't have nothing to talk about between them two.
How we took it out their hands.
Right. Soon as AJ got his pay.
Look, he said, "Oh,
payday.
Devontae don't want to be here. Paid. Oh, AJ don't want to be paid.
Right.
Who else don't want to be? Oh, you said nobody wants to play here. Saquon, come holler at me. Oh, you said Landon Dickerson and Mulata can't get paid. Oh, you said we can't bring CJ Gardner Johnson. Come on back. Oh, you said we can't get Devin. Come on. Now what you gonna talk about? What you gonna talk about? Now they on there like, Devontae Smith should sue. His contract was too small.
Right.
So you just reaching for straws and anything. You just trying to find any content. It's not necessary to do that. The Philadelphia's on the trajectory you just don't like. Is that the part? Guess what? The trajectory on makes your job easier. It's not hard to talk about a team that's winning. It's hard to talk about a team that's bum.
Facts.
Every week you reading a headline that says, "Will the team get better? Will they start clicking?" You don't have to ask those questions about the Eagles. The best thing you can say is, "Will they gel together with the new OC, the new DC?" And then when it does happen, you don't have nothing to talk about then either. So right now you can't really say nothing.
Well, no, they will, because what they would say.
You'll find something. You'll find some stupid shit.
They're gonna go straight to Jalen Hurts. They're gonna go straight there. Oh no, I don't think he's an MVP candidate because he got Saquon now. He got this and that and the third. It's gonna be something stupid, and that's why I'm like, yo, it's gonna get to the point that we just gotta get ready to combat it. We got to.
It don't make no sense, bro.
That's basically what especially Philly sports media. That's what they do. That's what they do. Soon as we got Saquon, the first things people start saying is, "Oh, this Saquon team now." How?
It ain't nowhere close.
No. This is still Jalen Hurts' squad.
But do you see who he with though? See, he realized who team it is. He with the guy.
Yeah.
Guess what? Every video we seen that was a hype video where you seen Saquon, guess who was standing right behind him?
Yep, Jalen Hurts.
I think building a bond, bro. They building a bond.
Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown got a bond.
And Smitty, you see what Smitty was feeling like.
I see Smitty too, but Smitty got a lot going on in his personal life.
Like, he just got back. You just ain't heard about it. But you ain't hear what he said. I've been in contact with all three of them boys every day. Me and AJ be talking, me and Jalen be talking. I'm talking to all them boys. I'm staying in tune.
It's cool.
Like, it's always gonna go back there. It's all that's the default. Oh, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Let's say Jalen Hurts this or Jalen Hurts that. But we're the problem. Damn the media, the fan base, we're the problem. You know why? Because we're volatile. We're antsy. As soon as they go to bashing one of our guys, he get 100,000 views. He get 20,000 retweets. He got 5,000 messages. We do that. We do it.
Just like I said, it's the uncertainty with the Eagles fan base that sit up there and say things like, "Oh, we got an issue at right guard." You ain't even let the thing unfold yet before you say we got an issue. It ain't even unfold yet.
Some people don't believe in Cam Jurgens.
No, we seen that. What was that Sunday? What y'all think about Cam Jurgens? Cam Jurgens is fine. He's the least of my worries on the line. Honestly, I don't think he's a weak link. He's one of those guys that's going to take a bigger role, and I feel like he's ready for it. But a lot of people want certain players and got certain players, and then it's not enough. They want more. You can't put too much in the gumbo; it's going to be a mess.
Oh yeah, and that's going to be our problem soon too.
What?
They sent Hassan ready to the Jets, knowing he didn't want to play for them. He set them up. You know it's going to be something.
Yep. That's exactly what's going to happen. That is our fault. It's going to be our fault.
But I mean, it's a sticky situation all over the board, man. To be honest, for the media, because now you know what I'm saying, you got to bash a team that you actually think possibly have some potential of making a push down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot of things to really tinker with what's going on, and to mess up this. I mean, I don't get why. I don't get why you work for a team when you want to put out the stupid narratives and do all those things of that nature. You know what I mean? If you're not a fan, like me personally, I told you, bro, I want to get in the Philadelphia media. You think I'm finna let them have me talking about my team like that?
But see, and that's the whole thing. What if they make you talk like that? Like what if that's in a contract?
I mean, they can't contract you to be negative, but they do put out a script every day. You do get
Right.
like a morning meeting. I know a few dudes that's in media. You get a morning meeting. You know what the template of conversation is. You know
Right.
what we're gonna talk about. If you on like ESPN, they do a for all the like debate shows. They go through and find out what y'all don't agree on. And if you agree on everything, we're gonna find something to make you disagree on. We need you to disagree. This is a and maybe WIP is on the side of let's be controversial. That's what's keeping us popular. That's what's keeping us going. That's what's keeping people tapping in with us.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And then you get people like Devontae Smith that has to say certain things. So of course, AJ Brown went up there, to call them out and all that. You get those type of ratings. It makes for good ratings. I get it. I get why they do it, but it's annoying. It's annoying as fuck, man. um, but just talking about basically, you got a script and all that. Shout out to Monica McNutt, man. Just say that. Shout out to her. Shout out to
Man.
her, man.
Hey man, shout out to the WNBA too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man.
They cooking up, man. Everybody watching, man. You know, y'all keep tapping in with them people, man. Support, man. You know what I'm saying? If anything we can do, we can support the ladies, man, and push that. You know, they finna.
Keep saying we need one hit. We need a team hit. We need a team in
They
Philly.
finna. I mean, they expanding. They got 2 teams coming here in the next
If we
year and a
got
half.
a WNBA
I think
team,
Miami. I think they go on
oh, the,
Miami, Las Vegas, and no, not Las Vegas. Miami, Seattle, somewhere else. It's a third. It's a third place they're looking into too. I know it's two teams already approved. For one team coming in next year, one team coming in 2026. Miami and Seattle both getting a team.
I am really, really, really rooting for
Hitman, what's happening?
The Philly Jones, man. It got to be that name. It has to. It's only fitting. The Philly Jones. It ain't gonna be that though. It's gonna be something like, I don't know, the Bells or something like something like that. It's gonna have something to do with Philly, but it's gonna be like the Bells or
I wonder if y'all put in a proposal this year.
probably not, because we're probably waiting for that arena to get downtown. That's probably what we're waiting on. What's going on, Hitman?
Oh
But yeah,
dang,
man.
y'all didn't make it.
Oh, so we did, but we didn't make it.
Yeah, y'all was in the finals though. Y'all came down to the last 4 teams. So that means the next expansion, y'all probably be the team to get picked. Right? That's what that would mean, right? If you came down to the last 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Philadelphia, Toronto. Oh, Toronto is the other team. Miami and Toronto got approved. It was Philly, Toronto, Miami, and Denver was the last 4 teams. They gave Miami and Toronto the team.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they said something about it, but it wasn't much. They said something about it, but he was excused. What can you say about an excused absence? What can you say about that? What can you report?
You can't report that.
They didn't say nothing about Smitty either, so I ain't gonna say they would have said nothing about AJ. They didn't say nothing about Smitty, but they made sure they brought up James Bradbury.
Mm-hmm. hmm They showed him going to the
How
gym.
you get hurt, bro? How you get hurt right after warm ups? The first position drill you get a chance to jump in, you get hurt. That just don't make no sense, bro.
I need to know what the injury is.
What if you like? What if I don't even know? I don't think they dislike AJ. He's the easiest one to press the narrative on.
Yeah,
Smitty too quiet to press narratives because he don't be playing into that shit.
he don't talk. He just said, "Man, I'm here to play football, man. That's all I'm trying to do. is play
Country
football."
boy, he ain't got too much to say.
Yeah, he not talking. AJ Brown, he'll get rowdy with you, especially if he tired of it. But Smitty don't do that.
I'm ready to for this to fold out, man. These next 2 days gonna be fun, man.
It is. What the hell is Dallas Goddard? Like I keep hearing Uzma. I keep hearing.
He was in it. He caught a pass from Jalen Hurts.
I keep hearing, but see, but those type of things don't show up like live action. Like basically when they reported, they didn't report that.
Jeff Kerr did. That's why I be going to his CBS reports after the
Yeah, I'm
thing.
about to. Yeah, I'm about to really like click the notification on him.
Let me see right here.
Oh yeah, I did already. Because right now he's doing the Phillies.
Yeah, he doing the Phillies. Dallas Goddard. I seen one report about Dallas. Come on, close. Dallas Goddard.
You seen that clip with? Seen that clip with Nolan Smith? Smith, EG, and them.
Is this the clip?
Let me see if you got it up there.
Let me see. Did I load it up?
No, they try to put that diva on him though. They try to put that on him.
On who?
Oh, on AJ. They try to say he was a diva. He was like what you call him, Terrell Owens and all that. And that was what you call him, silly hoe.
I don't like dude, man. I really don't like
I don't follow him at all. I'm trying to do stuff to get him to block me.
He returned. He somebody was in one of my videos, and it was Dan Cilio, but I don't know if he's the real Dan Cilio or not.
Right.
He came on a Saturday morning show.
Yeah, we was talking about that Hitman. Yeah, Rico was balling. He was balling, man.
Yeah, he had a
balling
good
day.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Let me load this up.
We got too much.
I don't even know if this is the video, but I don't even know if this is the right video, but it's a little warm up video. Hold on, I'm loading it now.
But yeah, he a clown. He is
straight clown.
But yeah, Ringo was balling. But that's telling that Bradbury really don't have a spot on his roster.
Let me see if this is the warm up video. This might be. You ever talk about? I had it loaded up. And didn't even realize.
Yeah, that's the one.
I like that little beard. I seen a Nolan, man.
Yeah, that he looks like he in shape after the injury. Huff has some speed to him too. I like BG, still looking like BG. Of course, Lane Johnson actually practicing, training, and learning and teaching too. He's teaching as well. Who else? Slay gonna be Slay. There's nothing to say there. I like that whole joint, man. A lot of people was like, "Oh, look at Jalen Hurts. He's passing. His arms is big," and I'm like, "Bruh,
Bro
they
did
do
get
that."
big. No,
He
bro got
did,
big.
but
Got big.
like, come on, come on.
I had went back and looked at a mini camp from like, well, not mini camp, but a video like saying, "Hey, Jalen Hurts kind of, he probably protecting himself though."
Yeah, that too. And then also like, I ain't gonna lie, that last season down the stretch, especially in that Buccaneers playoff game, his Jones was his throws was a little short. So I'm thinking that that arm shift has to be there. Um, I hope because there's like it's a lot of deep passes going to be going on. I'm like, no, don't do that because that's what hurt us. You gotta be a technician, man. I think that's what they want him to be, a technician. They want him to attack the middle of the field, inside out, basically. And that's where the change is at, and that's why it's so uncomfortable for Hurts right now.
Yeah,
Well,
I
from what we
heard
hear.
Scotland say that Brandon Brooks line. I hate that he said that. I really do. And not for like bruh. Like not for that, but like you know how many people was like, bruh, is he Brandon? I'm like, let the young man pan out.
Right.
You know what Brandon Brooks was, man. Come on, let him pan out. Didn't he say that? Didn't he say somebody else gave him Brandon Brooks vibes too? Didn't he say that about Steen last year or something like that? He said it last year too, didn't he? He said that this is the second time he done said it.
His Steen. He said
Two
Steen.
times in a row, right? He done said it twice.
Steen.
I don't know. He putting a big shoe on that man. That's a big shoe
I
to
don't know,
fill.
man. I don't know. Like I said, we gotta see. We didn't see enough reps from him to actually compare him to that man. I
I
don't
mean,
think we should
Scotland seen
compare
it.
him to that man.
Scotland has seen it, but
I think it's going to help Hurts in the long run. Yeah, he's coachable. He's coachable. So yeah, it could help.
dang, Brandon Brooks was on the team until that long?
Yeah, because remember he sat a year out.
Yeah, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And then he played 2021 and then we let him go, I guess. I thought he left in I guess that 2021 season was a blur.
Yeah.
I was swearing 2019 was his last year here. He wasn't even here that long.
No.
Like a little 4-year stretch. Cause I ain't gonna count the 5th year. He only played 2 games. But that boy didn't miss no games, did he?
That was his prototype. Yeah.
Yeah, he loved it, Brandon Brooks. But he didn't even
Mm-hmm.
make Brandon though.
I think he made him better, but he didn't make it.
Yeah, he came from I remember we traded for Brandon, then we signed him. Can't remember. It was a good, I mean, offensive line gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I'm not strong about all the first two. Oh.
Oh, he could snap back Brandon Brooks style. Man, listen, Steve, man, we're gonna have number 1 offensive line if he turned to Brandon Brooks this season.
If you turn to Brandon Brooks, man, I'm like, yo, Micah
I'll
might
be happy.
both times we play the Cowboys, Micah might want to get on the other side, bro. Even though it ain't sweet over there either, but you might want to get on the other side. if Becton basically, do what I know that he could possibly do, yeah, you might want to get on the other side, Micah. You might want to do that. Let's talk about what do you believe that Brandon Ayuk is thinking after the stitching the Jennings and now they're stitching to
Same thing he been thinking before. Give me my money. Stop playing with my top.
do you think? How much do you believe he worth?
See, it's hard to. I think he should get paid Smitty money. I'll say that. I don't think he's AJ money. I think he could get Smitty Waddle money. Yeah. I heard Mike.
What'd he say?
I'll read the report.
What'd he say?
Jeff Kirk.
See,
I said I'm gonna read it. Hold on. I'm gonna read the report.
I don't pay attention to that because
Jeff Kirk, our reporter reported it, so that's the only reason I know. He said Michael Parsons says he has no problem being patient and waiting on his contract. The longer he waits, the higher the market will rise. He fully expects once he gets his contract to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL.
I don't know. Because
he also said Parsons also said he has no interest in playing anywhere but the Cowboys. He said it's important for his legacy. He doesn't want to bounce around from team to team. But if hypothetically he did go home later in his career, it would be to Pittsburgh Steelers, not the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, and that makes sense. And it's only because he's a Cowboy, so he's supposed to say things like that. And then too, his dad is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so it makes sense. It makes sense.
So that's what he said.
Just so he could say, "Yeah, we're the best team in PA." He going to say some goofy shit like that.
Why couldn't look? I know Michael played football, but why couldn't Hassan say something like that, bro? Like he could have been like, "Man, look, I'm willing to be patient. I know when I get paid, I'm gonna get paid." Like, you know what I mean? Like
he flipped the hourglass, and time is running out for him. So he wants that payday, so he can ride off to the sunset after that payday. Well, his team. I ain't gonna say him. His team. And he's just like going with the flow.
I don't know. I think yes, he can wait out because time is on his side. But at the same time, it's also not on his side.
No, I'm saying time is not on his side.
But it is, but it ain't. I'm gonna put it in a way because he doesn't deal with injuries, things of that nature. So like his body isn't like rehabbing and returning from injuries like that. He only had the little hand injury, but other than that, he hasn't had no major injuries. So time is on your side as long as you stay healthy, but it's also not on your side because you aging daily.
He said that?
I ain't see that part.
But CD not being there is huge. That's huge.
I think we kind of seen it though. We kind of seen it like transpiring because like you see him with the cryptic IG messages on his post. You kind of heard what he was saying about getting paid. You know what I'm saying? You kind of heard the reports come out that he was waiting for Justin Jefferson. Like you heard all these things, so you already kind of knew if he wasn't paid by a certain period, he was kind of gonna do that anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's oh, if he was, bro, that's crazy.
Look, man.
Trauma in honeymoon stage is crazy.
Man.
But nah, yeah, I think CD kind of showed his hand. He kind of told him what he was gonna do. Pay me, or Brandon Cooks can be wide receiver 1.
Let's do that.
Huh?
I said, yeah, let them do that. Let Brandon Cooks be wide receiver 1 if they want.
I think like they playing a hard game because if what you told me earlier, if that happened, let's say Jamar Chase reset the market.
That's how I feel about Brandon. I feel like that about Brandon Ayuk too, because he feel like he's the number 1.
He's not getting paid that money.
He feel like that though.
He'll get traded before he get paid that.
He feel like that. The shit that his family was saying after the Super Bowl loss.
You hear what I told you? He will get traded before he gets that money.
To who though?
It's a few teams out there that's willing. Pittsburgh, Patriots, Green Bay. You got some teams out there. Bills might even make a little jump.
Yeah.
You got teams that's willing to sign them. So
yeah.
I mean, see the good thing about it's a dude here that can't hold out. Jamar Chase. He can't hold out after a certain period because he started getting hit with a 5-day permanent. See, CD, I think he's still under contract too. But T. Higgins, the Brandon Ayuk, them guys can hold out. They can sit back. They can relax.
Who else you got? T. Higgins. He's looking for a contract.
But T. Higgins, yeah, T. Higgins in a good spot too because he's not technically under contract. He's been offered a tender, but you don't have to sign the tender.
Right.
I think they should do what the running backs did, man. I think they should do it at a more effective. I think they should do it in a more effective pace. Them 3 guys. I mean, you're not punishing the league because guess what? The league is paying their people. For those 3 teams, as the San Francisco Bengals and the Cowboys, I think you should make them. You should make them stand on that.
No, Bengals gonna make the right play.
Huh?
You can't have Joe Burrow. I said the Bengals are gonna make the right play. But you gonna sacrifice something though.
Hey man, Tyreek ain't getting paid, bro. Oh, hey, what's the call? It might be somebody got extended today. Brandon Ayuk might be odd man out while we talk about it. Y'all ain't talking about that.
I just told you Christian McCaffrey got extended.
2 years, $38 million.
Yeah.
And that man out of here, man. Brandon Ayuk going somewhere else or Debo going somewhere else. One of them 2 gone.
See, I would have thought Debo would have been the odd man out, but they need him.
It's a little harder. Debo got a cap hit. Brandon Ayuk don't.
They do got a cheap history, but like I said, if they sign Chase to an extension,
I mean, they've had that history for a long time, though.
Higgins is out.
Higgins gone. Yeah, for sure. You're not getting rid of Chase.
No.
Chase was Joe Burrow hand-picked guy.
I don't care what nobody say, man. Just don't let the damn Chiefs get them. One of them.
Nah. Bengals ain't doing no business with them. They got real hate. It's like us trading a star to like the Cowboys. That's how much they hate each other. They're not in division together. But matter of fact, I'll make it even better. It's like us trading somebody to the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
It just won't happen.
They feel some type of way about the Hargrave joint, but that wasn't a trade. But I was mad about that. He signed with the Niners. Well, you could have signed anywhere else, man. Yeah.
He sitting himself over there. We wouldn't have sent him.
Like Saquon to the Eagles. He thought was that.
Yeah, they ain't have no choice either. They wouldn't have gave him to us. They wouldn't have traded with us.
Hell no. Nick Sirianni actually had a little riff with some Giants fans. He said, "That's funny. That's funny.
I got your best player.
I got your best player, bro. I got your whole team on my team."
Hey, imagine somebody come up to you and say, "Go Giants! I got your best player." Bro, that gotta hurt. Bro. Hey, look, that's like you walking up to a dude and he'd be like, "Man, I don't even like you, man. I got your best chick." Like,
and you know how much they missed that dude, man. They had him on every picture, dog. Every picture, even the pictures of the new uniform that he didn't even wear yet.
I think he was a part of the shooting.
He not there no more though. They had a lot of opportunities.
I think what happened, it was
we live in an AI world.
They put out a different one. They put out a different one now without him on it. They reposted. I think he was a part of the original picturing, and then they're like, "Oh,
bro, you
we didn't mean to put him there."
You could have took him out and put.
You know they got another. You got another dude wearing 26. They might have thought they put Devin.
You could have put Darren Waller in there rapping.
No, he retired. He's not on the
He did?
roster. Yeah.
When he announced it.
He came when he dropped that new song.
No, no, he didn't. He
Yeah, the
didn't say nothing about
freestyle.
it.
Read
He
it.
had a freestyle.
Read the caption. He said finally made a decision that I'm gonna have to let the Giants know I'm retiring to pursue music. He retiring to be a full-time artist.
It's not gonna happen, bro. Like sometimes, like we don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what they said happened. That's what I heard from Giants fans. Like they thought it was Singletary, because now they still got 26 on that flyer, but it's Devin Singletary now.
Not when the bull had the joint underneath his eye. That's
Yeah, I had to
Saquon.
zoom. Look, me and you zoomed in. It was like, no,
Right,
that's Saquon.
right.
But now they got Devin Singletary up there. Let me go find it. Let me go find this Darren Waller post so I can say exactly what it said.
No, because I swore he was just rapping about like what was going on in the past year, but I didn't think because I heard them corny ass bars. They can't slap. They don't slap.
Somebody said he becoming an
It's
artist.
better. It's better than CJ shit though. I ain't like CJ song.
I think there's too much auto tune.
Yeah, I ain't like his song. I ain't like CJ shit. But if they would have had a beef,
Darren Waller responds to reports saying that he is looking to tell the Giants that he will be retiring soon because of him and Kelsey's divorce and his aim to pursue music.
all right, bro.
Dang.
Like
They're just
ain't no
losing
game.
everything. They can't keep nothing.
He is heartbroken. That
He
boy
said
was.
he gonna let them know he retiring soon. That's what he responded to report. He'll let them know he's retired. He will be informing the Giants soon of his departure.
If that's the reports, man, and that's what he posted and stuff like that, man, they already know. They already know, bro.
I mean, but he been kind of like playing the fence for some months. Like, am I not? Am I not? All right, I'm going. I think the Kelsey might have did it. Kelsey might have finished it all off. Turn this man into. I mean, the freestyle on the porch kind of slapped.
No, it didn't, bro.
No, that was kind of fire, bro. That was kind of low key fire. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Come on, man.
But that been kind of slapped, bro.
The best line he had was the joint about Brian Leftwich. That was the best bar he had.
For a minute, I admit they was deceiving me.
Hey,
that's cool.
Hey,
bro.
he was sliding
I'm good.
A little bit.
He wasn't sliding though. He wasn't sliding though. The best bar he had was the Brian Leftwich joint. The Brian Leftwich. I'm all messing up names. I sound like Cool Cat.
Man, he was sliding a little bit.
No, I think
you got to think. He just started rapping like a few months ago. I mean, he improving. You can tell he putting some time in a little bit, putting a little time in. Cause that one when he was walking on the beach with the fake Kelsey, now that was buns. Buns.
You think Brunson will give him?
Yep.
Yo, hey Hitman, you wild for that. You wild for that. I don't think so.
I wish we would have got I wish we would have got Brian Burns. I ain't gonna lie. Brian
Yo,
Burns and Bryce Huff.
If we would have got him, bro.
And now we gotta face him 2 times a year with Kevon Thibodeau and Dexter Lawrence.
It's gonna be a tough defense to go against, man. I think Saquon going to take over. I think Saquon going to take over at their home. I think when we play them at Meadowlands, I think that Saquon going to take over that game.
I got him for like 130 plus and 2 touchdowns, something like that. I wish we. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to bring Reddit back. It would be, but I don't know how that worked. We had that conversation earlier. I think you missed it. We was kind of going back and forth about the possibilities of what we could do to kind of shift the tide. But if he want to get paid, that's not a possibility.
It's more so it's what he want to do than what the Eagles want to do at this point. If he goes that route,
True.
it's all about what he wants to do. Like Smitty said earlier, do he want to win, or do he just or him and his team want just a payday for his accomplishment in the past? And that's where he's at with it. And right now he's losing that battle. He's losing that battle because the Jets don't gotta pay him. I mean, not pay him, but don't have to extend him. They can just cut dude. They can.
Right.
Then he's gonna end up on one of those little shitty teams that probably pay him out as a mistake for like a 2-year extension or a 3-year extension or something like that.
That's what's gonna happen. He gonna get stuck with some short change money,
Mm-hmm.
and he gonna be mad. He gonna be upset. He ain't choose to stay here.
What's going to be even more upsetting to him? We go to the Super Bowl
And win?
and win. That's going to be upsetting. He gonna be like, I would like to announce my retirement. Straight up.
Man, I forgot about that. Somebody just posted some craziness. Nah, get this off my timeline. Tim Tebow as the Eagle.
Why would they do that though?
That's why you remember Tim Tebow as an Eagle? No, I was trying not to.
Like, yeah, he was practicing. He was practicing at Temple. What was that last week? He was like doing like little drills and stuff like that. He wasn't even with the team.
Oh man, two of them got small, fam.
Yep. They said him and Lamar. Him and Lamar got small.
How is that smart?
I don't know. Lamar think it's gonna make him quicker. And
Why would you want to lose
Tua.
weight?
Mm-hmm.
Tua, you have a concussion problem, brother. You don't need to lose. You need all your weights.
You gonna find out.
Man, Tyree Hill said Tyree Hill said I had to ask Tua if he was on Ozempic.
What?
Oh my god! He said he asked the man if he was on Ozempic, bro.
He not all the way up. He not all right upstairs either, man.
Tyreek Hill a clown, bro. He be saying some wild stuff, bro. He asked that
Yeah.
man if he was on Ozempic, bro.
I'm still trying.
He said,
long sleeves. Man. That's what we used to call them. Long sleeves.
Who?
Sam Bradford.
Man, nah. No.
You want to talk about quarterbacks to forget. What's his name? Kevin Cobb.
No, you ain't gonna do Cobb like that. You ain't gonna do Cobb like
horrible.
That. No. Cobb was a good back.
He wasn't Bobby Hoying horrible, but he was horrible.
Oh man. I can't believe you just brought that up. Can't believe you did that to me.
I guess he didn't show up.
No, it's cool. I mean, I think me talk about rescheduling. I think we just gonna reschedule.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
BBL Tua on the Ozempic.
Hey, that's what they was calling him, man. BBL Tua said the man was thick. I don't understand that. Pause.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, we had the 1 hour and 40-minute mark, man. I think we covered mini camps so far. If it ain't nothing you think of, DV.
Nah, we covered everything, man. You know, tomorrow gonna be some more news that come out. Hopefully we hear some about this tampering thing. They said it's gonna be in this week, so hopefully we do. And we have some reports on that.
Yeah, man, it'd be good. It'd be nice to get to the bottom of it and know what our punishment gonna be.
Yeah.
I think camp finna turn up a little bit. I'm ready for these next 2 days, man. It's gonna be very elating to see the team, you know, back out here getting ready to roll. It was good to see something today, man. So, hey, man, if y'all can, man, I know y'all on the Twitter side, I know y'all on the YouTube side. If you could subscribe to both channels, King DV Sports on YouTube, 4133 The Pod for me. Tap in with us, man. Hit the like, comment, subscribe, ding that notification bell so you don't miss none of this good content going forward, man. We're gonna do something new today, man. We're gonna do something. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down.
We outside.
Hey, man, they breaking it down, man. We're gonna break it down, man. You know what I'm saying?
We outside,
man, we're gonna
though.
break it down today, man. We getting up out of here. We outside. Hey. Hey, man, shout out to Jalen Hurts. Shout out to the team, man. You know what I'm saying? Eagles on 3, Eagles on me, 1, 2, 3, Eagles. You know how they do it. But nah, man, we breaking it down, man. We getting up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So man, until next time, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host Liddy. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
Time for A.J. Brown. Michael Carter the second.
They don't know Jalen Hurts like we know Jalen Hurts.
Was hanging on to Jalen Hurts.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.